See what we have for you, Cancer people, tonight. And Cancer, you have the Nine of Wands coming up first. Here, an amazing reading, Cancer. Geez, this is very positive, is what I'm going to say to you. You have two aces in the Sun, the best card in the deck, and the Ten of Pentacles. So, Cancer, this looks like an amazing love reading for you. Nine of Wands says, don't give up on love, and I feel like some of you need to open up more as well. To me, the Nine of Wands can be a card of being too defensive, not opening up to love. So again, if you're looking for love, definitely open up. You have the Sun, again, card of needing to get as much attention as you possibly can. You also have the Ace of Wands, needing to move towards desire here, Cancer. So I feel like it's really time for you to open up to love or new love in your life. I feel like that will lead to the most success. The Ace of Swords, I do feel like for some of you, this could be an apology coming back for you from someone from the past. So I do feel like an apology energy here. I feel like some of you could be getting an apology or closure or something like that. I would say, but I feel like for the most part, you're done with that situation. So with the Nine of Wands, so if someone's coming back from the past apologizing, I feel like you are done with that. And I feel like you are moving on from that situation in general. Next, you have the Sun and the Two of Cups. So I feel like there's a lot of attention coming in for you here, Cancer. The Sun, the best card in the deck. Attention, success, happiness, joy, pretty much everything you want. Two of Cups, soulmate. So I feel like for a lot of you, this is saying that there's a soulmate coming in for you. I feel like it could be any sign, of course, Cancer, like I said, but definitely Earth and Fire stand out to me. It could just be somebody with Earth and Fire in important places in their chart. That's what I always say. I mean, to me, these readings, by the way, they rarely ever show what the sun sign of somebody is going to be. To me, mostly they talk about the traits of the person, and or they say the person's going to be fiery or earthy and very grounded, or have very intelligent and have a lot of air, something like that. So that's usually what I think with these cards. But I definitely feel like there's a lot of childlike energy coming in for you here as well. The Sun to me can be a card of being in a relationship that's more focused on fun. Again, I'll say it again, I've said it a million times before. To me, you have the North Node in Cancer, and the North Node in Cancer says that you, Cancer, should be getting into something more childlike, more fun, less robotic, something that's more entertaining, where there's more fun going on in the relationship. So I feel like that's what you need to focus on in love. But I definitely feel like there could be a perfect match coming in for you here. It looks really good. By the way, Cancer, if you're wondering if you should accept that apology, I would say yes. To me, this is kind of like saying, don't, if you're asking for something, don't, ignore it or deny it after you ask for it. I talk to a lot of people and who in readings, they'll say they want an apology from their ex, for example. Then they'll get an apology from their ex, and then they'll tell me how rude they were to their ex when their ex gave them the apology. I'm like, so you were asking for something, you got it, and then you ignored the person, or you were rude to them. I'm like, the universe does not forget that stuff. So it's if you're asking for something, the universe brings it. It's don't ignore it, and also don't be rude to the person giving it, right? So I feel like you should be open to the apology. Does this mean you should invite this person back into your life? No, not at all. But you should, gracefully accept the apology with these two cards, is what I'd say there. And finally here, Cancer, you have the Ten of Pentacles and the Ace of Wands. So I feel like for you, a lot of new desires coming in for you. Ten of Pentacles to me is the best love card in the deck. So the Ten of Pentacles, yes, it's a money card. Yes, I get that. But what I would also say is that it's a card of finding your treasure, finding someone who's very significant in your life. The Ace of Wands is a card of desire and having very strong desires towards something. So I feel like you could be moving towards something that you have very strong desire for. So definitely a very significant relationship could be coming in for you. For others, I feel like this could be you you have a lot of cards of joy and happiness here. So I feel like you could just be living in joy and happiness, Cancer. And I feel like that is the thing that is kind of bringing love into your life. Sometimes when I always tell people, the best way to get love in your life is to completely forget about it and just live in joy and happiness and do things that make you happy. Then love will magically appear. Yes, I know it sounds like magic, but it's true. It's amazing how when you just focus on yourself and do your own thing, someone shows up, right? So I kind of feel like some of you are doing that, and that's the good news here. For others, I feel like this could be you dating. Tends to me in general, just kind of on the surface, if we just look at it as a surface level card, can just represent dating or meeting new people. So I feel like some of you could just be dating here, Cancer. But Cancer, that looks really good. So thank you, Cancer. All right, Leo. Leo, you know what? I am going to switch every 3 here. It is a special night, so let's do every 4 signs. We are going to switch decks. So Leo, Let's see what we have for you, Leo people. Leo, these are already shuffled decks, of course, but I'm gonna just give it a quick mix up here before we get started. So